Your boy called it. The Washington Wizards bought out veteran guard Marcus Smart. And over the weekend, the Los Angeles Lakers signed Marcus Smart on a 2-year, $11 million deal. I am all for this signing. I love what Marcus Smart can bring to the table with this Los Angeles Lakers team. We're going to dive a little bit more into how his role will be with the Lakers, but before I do, I have to remind you guys that Lakers Talk Daily is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. You can play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, the official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. Skip the traffic. Head on over to Pechanga Resort Casino just off the I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations and for more information. I mean, look, I am going to give credit to Rob Pelinka in acquiring Deondre Ayton on a 2-year, $16 million deal. I'm going to give him credit as well on locking up Marcus Smart on a 2-year, $11 million deal. The Lakers are finding ways to get these small, respective players in the NBA on a great contract. Also, can't forget Jake LaRavia signing as well. But we went into this offseason thinking, man, it's going to be really tough for the Lakers to find a big man. They acquired Deondre Ayton. Deondre Ayton still has to prove it and prove that he's going to be a dominant big man in this league. He's playing for a bigger contract going into for the following seasons. Marcus Smart has been to the playoffs numerous times when he was with the Boston Celtics. He was the 2023 Defensive Player of the Year. Marcus Smart does a lot of things really, really well on the defensive side of the floor. His shooting has also grown over the course of the years. He has grown as far as a catch-and-shoot guy. Does he like to put the ball on the floor a little bit? Yes, he does here and there, but you're going to see a lot of effort from Marcus Smart on the defensive end of the floor, and that's what I truly love. That toughness, that edge, that attitude. He's going to get all that energy out of Luka Dončić. He's going to get that energy out of Austin Reeves. He's going to motivate Deondre Ayton to be that physical rim-protecting presence that the Lakers so desperately need when it comes to having a true five-man. I love this signing, especially for the deal that they got Marcus Smart for. And I saw all the reports. There's reports about Marcus Smart, how his conditioning took a toll when he was with the Memphis Grizzlies and then when he ended up getting traded to the Washington Wizards. I saw all that stuff and how his value hasn't really been the same defensively. Again, no disrespect to the Washington Wizards, but they are a really, really bad team. Now Marcus Smart's coming to LA. He's already been in the spotlight with the Boston Celtics, and he played really, really well in that respective role for the Boston Celtics. Now he's coming here to Los Angeles, where that same expectations are going to be high. But look what the Lakers got the pricing for Marcus Smart. And he's going to be able to fit alongside with Luka Dončić and LeBron James. And honestly, he's going to be able to fit alongside Austin Reeves. Marcus Smart is going to be able to embrace his role. He's going to be able to take that role. He can be able to be in that six-man role. There might be some nights where J.J. Redick wants to throw and switch it up a little bit, where Austin Reeves comes off the bench and bring in Marcus Smart, depending on the matchups purposes and stuff like that. But Marcus Smart is a guy who's going to accept his role and accept any way what position J.J. Redick is going to put him in. And again, I can't stress it enough. The defensive system that J.J. Redick was having with a lot of switching, Marcus Smart is going to be perfect for that. You want to switch him onto a smaller guard? He got it. You want to switch him onto a bigger forward? He's got it. He's physical. He's tough. He uses his chest a lot on defense. He dives on the floor. Energy is what the Lakers were needing so desperately. The attitude guy last season. And Marcus Smart is going to be able to do that when he comes to the Los Angeles Lakers. This roster, however, just be clear. Are they a championship team right now? No. I don't think they are a championship team right now. But I will say this, that signing has gotten the Lakers better. Just on paper, it's gotten the Lakers better. And I'm telling you, I'm all for this because I love what Marcus Smart does. And I get it. Now we're going to ask, what is he going to do offensively? His shot. He's not a terrible shooter now. I don't know what he's shooting percentage-wise, but I do know this. Marcus Smart is a guy who would be able to catch and shoot, and you got to respect him in that three-point range because he will knock it down if he's wide open. He will not surprise you much offensively. He doesn't do anything spectacular. He doesn't do anything fancy. No, he just plays hard and sticks to what he knows, what he's capable of. And that is going out there and playing hella hard on the defensive end of the floor. And that's what the Lakers so desperately need. And I am super excited for this signing. But, whew, I understand Lakers also had to give up Jordan Goodwin, and they also waived Shake Milton. Jordan Goodwin, me personally, I love what he was doing with the Lakers. I loved his role with the Lakers. He played a lot of crucial minutes, especially down towards the end of the season, especially in the playoffs. Jordan Goodwin was that great two-way guy, be able to defend at a pretty high level, but also was able to put the ball on the floor, knock down a couple floaters in the paint, but also stretched out and was able to shoot the 3-ball here and there. Jordan Goodwin was a great guy in the system that JJ Redick wants, and he fit that rotation. It sucks to see him that the Lakers had to get rid of him. Shake Milton, we didn't get much out of him. Lakers did what they had to do. Shake Milton, best of luck to him going forward with his career. But he wasn't moving the needle for the Lakers anyways, and that's why they had to get rid of him. But there's something interesting about Marcus Smart. And I know Lakers were talking about Bradley Beal and the potential of him going to the Lakers before he signed with the Clippers. I want to touch on a little bit of that. Right after that, my partners at Pechanga will give you guys a quick word.
At Pechanga Resort Casino, you can rock and roll, sip and slide, twist and shout. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official Indian gaming sponsor of the Lakers.
So there was reports that the Lakers didn't really engage in talks with Bradley Beal. The talks with Bradley Beal weren't really there what the Lakers were trying to do. But when you really think about it, Bradley Beal signs with the Clippers. Then the reports come out that Lakers weren't really interested in that much engagement with Bradley Beal. There wasn't that much talk. It was more like, okay, how would you feel, with this role and all that stuff. It seemed like there was never going to be a deal done. But it's just so crazy that moment that happened with Bradley Beal and the moment that Marcus Smart got bought out, immediately the Lakers were really and ready to go to get Marcus Smart. And they were able to move around guys and be able to release some guys to make the financial reasons work to get Marcus Smart and make sure this whole roster is complete. And it tells me what the Lakers front office is already doing. They were eyeing Marcus Smart, and they knew that he was going to be a potential guy in free agency that they can go get at a reasonable price. And credit to Rob Pelinka once again. This is really, really hard what he's doing. But Luka Dončić is going out there and recruiting these guys. He's recruiting Marcus Smart. He recruited Deondre Ayton. And it just goes to tell me that Luka Dončić is still trying to be in that competitive spirit. He still feels like this team can be built around win championships. He already said himself that he wants to bring championships to the city of LA. So it's going to get real interesting coming next month in August. And hopefully with this signing with Marcus Smart, I hope that brings LeBron James to reasonable expectation that, hey, look, there could be a chance that we can surprise a lot of people in this Western Conference. I know they don't have us as far as the top 3, top 4, but Lakers still have that little slight edge. They can be a definite threat in the Western Conference. But we'll talk more about this on tomorrow's episode, how LeBron James is going to feel with the Marcus Smart signing. Luka Dončić is recruiting guys, and he's feeling like these two guys are a next step for them to be as far as championship level contenders in the Western Conference. It's really interesting that he's going out there and recruiting these guys. And I'm just curious to see how this Lakers team is going to be built come training camp. But as always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Marcus Smart is the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm all for this move. We'll talk more about all this come tomorrow. But as always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. We out.